it going, guys? Someone suggested off the forums that I do a Roblox studio tour around Roblox studio. And this guy's called here. Where is he? There he is. Tom Lynn, where is it? Little tour on how to use the studio. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Okie doke. So I'll just open up 2013 Roblox Studio. This is a new Roblox Studio, by the way, not the old one. So if you haven't got the new one, which is this one, then you may have to uninstall and then reinstall. So but this is pretty close to the old Roblox Studio, except it's in tabs now instead of all on one page. So I'll just be running through each one quickly. Okie doke. So first we got the home tab, and we've got the undo redo button. So undo redo. We've got the cut, so now I can paste it. Copy, there's copy. Control C to copy, Control V to paste, Control 1 to select, Control 2 to move, Control 3 to scale, and Control 4 to rotate. Okay, so that's these four. Now we've got the surface. This is for changing the surface that joins the bricks together. So currently it's studs. So now this brick isn't anchored, so if we click play here, it's gonna fall. Hang on, oops, close this, reset. And if we copy ones above that, and because the bottom is inlet, it's connecting to the studs, so when you click play, they should stick together like that. Like so. Let's just see if this still works. Yep, see. Okay, so now we've got collisions. So if you turn collision on, I'll just delete these. That can't go through that brick. Well, it can go on the other side, but it can't go into the brick. So now if we turn collisions off, the bricks can move through each other. Personally, I never have this on. I usually keep it off, but sometimes it can help. Okay, so this is the lock. So if you click on the lock tool, you can lock a brick. So now you can't click on the brick. So to unlock it, I'm not sure if you there you go. So just click on it again, or you can unlock all. Okay, so now we've got the stud movements. One stud, this is moving it, well, one stud on a one stud grid, so as you can see it's lining up with all these studs. Now if we change it to 1/5, that's a fifth of the stud, as you can see here. Okay, and obviously off is just as much as anywhere, really. Okay, now next we've got part. This is to insert a part. This is also on the insert as well, it's there. Material selector, this is to change the materials, so if you change it to wood, change it to concrete. Okay, so you get the point. These are all of the materials. Okay, and this is the color. Let's change the color of the brick. Oh, there we go. Group. Click this button to group objects, so now they all move together. Or you can use Control G. So Control G to group, Control U to ungroup, or use the ungroup button. Anchor. So now these bricks fall. Reset and anchor them. And click play. They stay still. Okay. Select all, or so that's select all, and select clicking. Alright. Or you can select children, so if we click Control G, select children, that selects the children. Okay. And delete is obviously to delete something. Okay, play solo or F6. This is so you can join the game. No one else can join it, it's just one that you can play by yourself. Just to test the server or to test scripts. No. Oops. Okay, play, I've clicked that before, that's just to start the server, but you're still moving around in studio. Stop, that's just to pause something. Okay. Where's part? Control 2. If I click play, then pause, stops the brick. So it's just pausing everything. Reset, that's to reset something. Reset, there we go. Now these last three, these are the same as surface, I think. Hinge. And I'm going to try this, see if this does, I'm not sure. Play. I think they're meant to be on a hinge. I think it's meant to twist. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's hinge. Motor is so that it will twist, I assume. Never. What's that do? No. Always. I'm not sure. Oh, let's try surface smooth. There we go. So if we join these, does that mean they'll... Oh, right. So that creates a weld between them. Oh, right, that's cool. So there's a weld or something. No. Joins them somehow. Okay, and then last is motor. So let's just change this to surface. What's surface only do? Is that the same? No, I'm not sure what surface is. Anyway. And hinge. I mean motor, sorry. You might need a hinge for this as well, I'm not 100% sure. I'll try this first. This might fall apart. Yes, that's slowly rotating. See? So that's motor. So let's just delete these. There we go. Okay, so that is the home tab. Now for the insert tab. We've also got undo, redo here and new. So these are inserting shapes, part, sphere, wedge, cylinder. Vehicles, this is just searching for models. So Roblox models. So the millions. NPCs. characters, buildings, gear, weapons. There seems to be a problem with the weapons one currently. I'm not sure why, but I assume they'll fix that soon. My models. Oh, I remember using these. I used these ages ago in a RPG game. Search. I used to use free models. I don't use them anymore. Only very often. Oh, no. Very rare. Not very often. Very rarely. I borrow a script, but I always edit them. I never just insert a model and then don't change it. Explosion. Fire. Nope. Okay. Let's insert a part. See if this will work. Effect. Fire. There we go. That's inserted a fire. Point light. So now it's got a light. You can see the light around it. Smoke. There you go, there's a smoke. Sparkles. Sparkles. Sunshine. Yay. That's on the South Park. South Park.
Sparkle! Sunshine!
Never mind. I don't know what I'm on about. Anyway. So, that's... What was the last one? Spotlight. Oh yeah. That's a light pointing in one direction. And you can have it at different angles. Spawn location. This is where you start when you play a game. I don't think it's anchored though, so it'll probably fly away when I jump on it. Nope, it is anchored. Okay. Oops, wrong screen. There you go. So I started on the brick. Okay. Now we've got advanced objects. This is stuff like meshes. And fire. So we've got the effects in here too. So yeah, I've not got time to explain all of these. You can just find out what they do, just testing them. Model. This is models that you saved. Service. These I'm not 100% sure about. Oh, really, 50% sure about. I've never used these before. I've never needed them. I don't know, maybe someone could explain what they are for me in the comments. But I've never needed them. Generator. Generating terrain. I'll just do this quickly. Generate. Actually, no. Just a small bit of land. Don't want too much. Generate. There we go. There's some generated land. Okay, now I can clear it. Clear. Builder. Inserting just one piece of terrain. Remover, removing the terrain. Elevation adjuster, this is... Oh, wait, there we go. No, don't like. Can we undo? There we go. Brush. You can also change the sizes as well here. Crater. Hang on, wait. There we go, there's a crater. Roads. I'm not sure how to work these. Alright, so just click on 2 points. So here and here. Okay. Material brush. Hang on. Is this for changing the material? Nope, that doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Stamper. Inserting multiple terrain. objects, like water. There we go, there's some water. There's a way you can make it 2D, is it? Yeah, C. And then you can make it 3D, press C again. Is it C again? No? Not gonna work for me? Okay. Anyway. And flood fill. Oh no, this is a bad idea. This is just filling. No, not gonna work. Okay, brush. Crater. No, wait, too much. Oh, that might work. Flood fill. Fill. Nope. No, 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 no. Oops. Crater. No, it's too much. No. Depth. Less. Okay, crater. Oh, that's too much. What? What the? Hang on a second, guys. Create a smaller radius then. There we go. Has that gone all the way through? Oh my god. Builder. There we go. Okay. Fill. Fill. There we go. It's filled it with water. Pretty. Clear. Clear. Okay, so that is the terrain one. So far we've gone through home, insert, and terrain. Now we've got 3 more. So this is just running through scripts, I believe. Watch selected variable. No, I'm not too sure about this. We've got the simulation, which is in home. There you go, there it is. And to run a script, I'm not sure how to do this. I assume you just click on a script and then click on run. Start server and players. That's for starting the server and players, with the amount of players in per server. Yeah. View, okay. I'll just click on these. Explorer. This is for searching through the workspace or any of these. Players lighting. Currently in workspace we've got the base plate, which is this gigantic block. And we got the spawn location, which I inserted before. And an explosion, which I inserted before too, but forgot to remove. Properties. So, when we click on this, it shows all the properties of the base plate: the color, the material, the reflectance, transparency, the class name, the name, which is there. So if you change this to floor, changes the name here. Parent is workspace. Go away, North. Error found. No one cares. God damn it. Parent, which is workspace. Installation success. Okay, no one cares. Go away. Parent, which is workspace. So there you go. Floors in workspace. So is camera and so is terrain. Got the position, so this is so we can move it around. Rotation for rotating it. Rotation velocity. I've never used this before. What's that doing? It's just moving me. I don't know what that's doing. Anyway, I know that velocity just makes it sort of like a treadmill type thing, or a what do you call it? I can't remember. But anyway, it's just the floors makes you move like so. Whee. Okay. I'm not sure what the point in rot velocity is though. Specific gravity. That's how much it weighs, I believe. I don't know. I don't know, but you can't change it, so it's kind of useless. Anchored, so it stays still. Archivable, not a clue. Doesn't seem to change anything. Can collide. This is so that you don't fall through it, so if you turn that off, you'll fall through the base plate. Like so. Yep, there we go, fell through it. We've got locked, so you can't click on it. Currently it's locked, you can't click on it. You can only select it in the Explorer. Resizable faces, these are the faces that are resizable. Resize increment, not changeable, so therefore it's not important. Elasticity, I've messed around with this, but it never seems to do anything. Let me try, see if it does anything. So put it at 1 and I'll change it to 0, see if there's a difference. Oh yeah, I forgot to make it can collide, hang on. That was stupid. Doesn't seem to have done anything. I'll change it to 0 then. It's not doing anything. I don't know. Okay, insert part. Okay, so now we're moving on to form factor. Brick is, wait, if I change this to 1 stud, Control 3, this changes the height by 1.2, I don't know why 1.2, but the X and Z change by, or Z if you're American, X and Z change by 1, and the height changes by 1.2, I don't know why, or why. Hey, y-axis or y, okay, I'll carry on. So, custom, this is so it can go to any shape. The smallest shape it can go to is 0.2, 0.2, 0.2. So, usually use this with the 5th stud one, so it can move 5th stud, 5th of a stud, like so, on any axis. Plate, this is so it can only go to 0.2 on the y-axis. No, it can't go to 0.2 on any other axis. Is it 0.2? Is it 0. No, it's 0.4 then. Okay, and last is symmetric. I use this one a lot, and custom. Mostly because one is, when you have it in a stud, it moves, the smallest you can make it is 1, 1, 1, so it only moves by studs. So I find that a lot easier when building using these, and if I want to make C-frame things, I use custom. These I don't need, just ignore these surface inputs. And surface, which is linked to this, is just for changing the surface of it, but instead of using a tool, you're using it in the properties. So this will change the top surface to smooth. That's not smooth though, you idiot. This is smooth. Okay, I'll change this back to studs. Okay, and that's it for view. No, wait, that's not it for view. You've still got output. This is where you can run a command. So, game.workspace.part. Got a list there. Dot anchored. Oops. Dot anchored equals false. So this will, no, equals true then, because it's already on false. So this will tick this box to make the brick anchored. What else? So that's a true one. You can do transparency, part.transparency equals 0.5. There you go, that's made the bricks half transparent. Nope. There we go. And position equals vector3.new. Let's make this 0, 10, 0. There we go. Let's move that 10 above 10 y axis. 10 above the y axis. Okay, that's enough scripting. I need to deselect this tool. How do I do that? Where is it? Select. There we go. Or Control 1. Help wiki is the Roblox help wiki. Unfortunately, you can't put this in a separate tab. That would be quite useful. At least I don't think you can. I've tried, but it didn't work. No, you can't. So you'll have to put, or you can't put it on a separate page, so you'll have to have it on a separate, oh come on, there we go, a separate part of the page that takes up space, unfortunately. I hope they change that in an update at some point. Diagnostics, never use these. Task scheduler, don't use. Script performance, don't use. These are just, you only need to look at these if your game is laggy, really. If it's running fine, then these aren't really important. Object browser, this might come in useful. I've never used it, but I assume it's trying to, these are just all the functions, I guess. Anyway, breakpoints I don't use. Call stock never use. Watch I don't use either. Display axis. This doesn't seem really. It seems kind of pointless for a studio. It seems more for creating stuff like single objects in like something like Blender or SolidWorks. Screenshot, obviously if taking a screenshot, there we go, so I can find it in my pictures. Video record if you're wanting to record a video, although I don't think the video recorder's that good, so I'm just using Camtasia Studio 8, which I find really useful. This is to show the grid, so if we go over here, there we go, can change the size of it as well, like 16 studs, 2 studs. But anyway, I never use that either. Switch windows, start page, place to. So if you add another page, like so let's insert a script. Insert, search, no wait, advanced objects, script. So now I've got a script in the workplace, so now we can switch between start page, place to, or script. Okay. So you got stats. These I don't use. Stats, this is just if your game's lagging again, if you want to speed it up and you want to find out what's causing lag, if it's physics or the network or whatever, just look at those. Add-ons. Okay, currently I have 2 add-ons. So they're both by Aussie Pig. I've got the brick cutter and scale model scaler. So if I group these with Control G, scale a brick, so let's make this 10. Scale. There we go, we've got 4, is it 4? 4 massive bricks. And then we can obviously make it smaller, like 0.5. There we go. Unfortunately you can't undo it with... hey, you can undo it with Control Z. That doesn't normally work. Oh, there you go. And we've got the brick cutter for cutting bricks. You can cut... you can use 2 cuts, or you can just use 1, and you press space to change the axis that you cut on. So there we go. Okay. And if you want to add an add-on, you can either get one off Aussie Pig's website, which is aussiepig.com, and he's got bricks like Falcon scripting, Flamingo cutscene creator. I didn't get a cutscene creator off this one, I got it off, I think it was Crazy Man 32. I think it was, I'm not 100% sure. C frame editor, break counter, turns. There we go, this is it. Selection numbers, never used. Outline control, that could be useful, but I could install that. Model scaler we've already got in, which is this one, these 3. Brick cutter, that's the other one I got, which is these 2. Brick orient. Don't know what the point in this is. When you can just, it's already got rotate. Mesh scaler, that could be useful, but I don't use meshes that often. Vector 3 value. Oh no. And there's these as well. Okay. That's about it for this video. I think that's everything. Can't remove any of these 2. These 2 are locked. So yeah, that's about it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Doop.